Rise and grind, the best cigars from the best cigar companies. Let's get into this list. Hey, Rise and Grind, we equip you, we share with you the best whiskeys, the best cigars. We help you to elevate your leisure moments. This is just a quick creative idea. I'm always trying to see how can I push the envelope? How can I bring you better content? How can I not just do the same tired stuff over and over and over? We put out a lot of content and we try to make it always different, always fresh, always new. This is our style. This is what we do. So we do this to help the people. So I'm gonna talk about, I got about 8 companies who I support. I buy their cigars. And I want to share with you what I think are the best cigars that these companies put out. Now, sure, sometimes some companies, they put out some duds, there's some misses, but I want to give you the best cigars that I think these different companies put out. And so, without any further ado, let's just start with one of my most favorite ones. And I mentioned this, I want to start with this. This is the La Palina Goldie. And so, you know, I've talked about this ad nausea. And so, now, one thing I always hear people say, they say La Palina doesn't put out good cigars. And I always say, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But this is a good one that they actually put out. And so I really like the La Palina Goldie. And so I have had the La Palina, I believe it's called White. I've had that, it was okay. But if we're talking about the best thing that La Palina puts out. So a lot of times people say La Palina isn't what you say it is. Sure. But I'm talking about the Goldie. And so I think this is the best thing that they put out. It's really the only thing I've ever had from them. I mean, other than the White. But the best thing La Palina puts out is the La Palina Goldie. Very Cuban-esque cigar. Okay, let's keep going on. The best thing that CAO puts out, and this is kind of obvious. CAO puts out a lot of cigars. They got tons, the Flathead and the Brasilia. But we gotta talk about the Amazon Basin. This is pretty much made CAO. And so the best thing that they put out is this cigar, the Amazon Basin. We'll do this quickly. Arturo Fuente. I struggle with this one. So I wanted to say Gotta Fire. To me, I wanted to say that's the best thing that they put out. I'm a big Opus X fan, but the Opus X 20th year. So I think Arturo Fuente, of course, they put out so much. The Casa Cuba, the Anejo line, the Gotta Fire line, the Don Carlos stuff they put out. But if we want to talk about the best from the line, the Opus X, particularly the 20-year anniversary. Just an amazing cigar. This is Opus X with some strength on it and more experience. Davidoff, we all know Davidoff. Davidoff puts out legendary stuff and is usually mild. I think kind of linear, just that one note. It's smooth, but it's just not interesting for me. Davidoff, the best cigar that they put out for me is the Davidoff Nicaragua. So love this cigar. It's Davidoff quality, exceptionalism, but with some actual taste and some strength to it. So not your typical Davidoff. So I really like this one, the Davidoff Nicaragua. We just pushing through this list. One cut, one take. We just speaking from the heart. The best thing Rocky Patel puts out. Rocky Patel, you know, they've got the Edge and they've got all kinds of stuff. Rocky Patel just floods the market with a ton of cigars. But the Year of the Snake. And so this was a cigar that really shocked me, really surprised me. This to me is the best Rocky Patel cigar. I know it's one of those Zodiacs, probably hard to come by. But it's the best thing I think they've ever put out. Okay, we got 3 more to share with you. I do have to actually breathe and catch my breath and thank the good people for supporting this good channel. We're talking about the good brands and talking about the best thing that they put out. This is what we do. We try to say, hey, how can we make our content educational and entertaining and even encouraging? How can we just put a smile on your face? Do something different. And if we've done that, if we've helped you out with something about this video, hit the like button and let me know. I talk about all the companies, Arturo Fuente and Davidoff and CAO and La Palina and Rocky Patel. Let me know what's the best cigars you think that these companies have put out. Without further ado, we're just going to continue on. Crown Heads used to be a winner. They used to be a winner. And they're not winning anymore. But the best thing I think they put out is the Mil Diaz Love that cigar. And you know, we got a boutique brand definition, and I mentioned this definition because I've been buying a bunch of their stuff, a bunch of their Lanceros, and I can't tell what they are. I just go by the color of the bands, and so this is, to me, this is the best thing that they put out. They've got this Noir, so they're African Cameroon. So again, I'm really trying to get into the brand. I think they've got it called the walking stick. And so I've got a Lancero with a black band, and then I got a Lancero with like some blue band. And so, but as far as what I've experienced from this brand, this is the best. I've had their Connecticut as well, but their African Cameroon, so their Noir is the best. Now, that's about 7 or 8. I realized I didn't bring my best from Oliva. And we all know what that's gonna be, the Series V Milano, so I just love that cigar. I realized I didn't bring the best from Padron. From Padron, you know what? Of course, the easy answer is to say the 1926, but I really like the 1964. I think either which way, you can't go wrong. And to close out this video, the best from my father, I still got it in the coffin because you gotta cut it and take it out, and I'm like, okay, you know what I'm talking about. I'll show you the B-roll footage. The best from my father is the Flor de Antillas 10th anniversary. And so we just wanted to share with, hey, I know when you walk in the lounge and you see all these different brands and you wonder, what do you pick? It's hard. That's why you have cigar content channels to help you to actually pick. Not to send you on some wild goose chase, chasing after some cigar you'll never actually find. And so we want to share with you cigars that when you're in that lounge, when you're in that humidor, this is what you're gonna see. And we just want to help you to make your selection. Am I influencing you? I don't care if YouTube thinks I am or not, because it's about me connecting with the people. And that's what we do on this channel. Help the people out. I don't care what YouTube says, I'm always gonna help you out. Help you make your selection. Because that's what friends do for each other. And so we've helped you, help us back. Like, comment, subscribe. But most importantly, rise and grind.